you are good to go. So, like Jukes mentioned, circle number one is pretty much favoring the whole entirety of the map. So a lot of these teams shouldn't have too much of a challenge when it comes to finding some type of positioning in this first zone. We might have some teams fight for some centralized positions. I mean, Team Queso, XQ Tempo, we know they like to send it. Really, other strategy that you can kind of do to make sure that doesn't happen.
You got a full clear. You got a full clear every single building. I think that at this high level, anytime you rotate, anytime you move into a new position, you have to assume that it's taken already no matter what. So if you're there, just take the extra time, get the full squad to just clear every single room together. And if you do that and you catch a team, you know, like Tremcareta sitting there, you're going to be able to 4v1 that person that pops out. And then the rest pushes in and you're at an advantage. So you'll be good to go. You just gotta clear.
But we'll see. We'll see if these teams have learned their lesson here and a little more cautious here in season number 2. It looks like Spring is going to be seeing Grunto rotating on over that road. Spring, I do believe, taking a couple shots onto Q, maybe looking to pop some of these tires, make them spill out, make them burn out.
Up the trap?
Setting up the trap themselves here, learning something from Team Carita. I mean, all these teams most likely going to be waiting to see where this next zone shifts as well. Ooh, Acer getting extremely close to Grunto.
Here they go.
Wow. And here comes the initial shots. Acer gonna be opening this one up. What fears me is how far Spring is. Yeah, Slicky up there will be getting a knock on Shane, I believe that is.
Wildcard was so split up, but it just worked out.
Yeah.
I mean, they just were able to, they didn't count on being, on Slicky being that split up in another off angle right there. And boom, that's 2 members of Grunto. Now they're on their heels. Now they got to start running and finding another position.
Looks like they're going to be maybe popping their vehicles because Wildcard are looking to get the confirms. Ran forced to going into the dirt heal on up, but this time that it's going to take the heal could be the perfect amount of time for Wildcard to get these 2 additional points. Wildcard looking extremely aggressive right now, not wanting to allow Grunto to continue to survive. And wow, talk about a shift. If your tribe, Omen Elite, Alpha 7, wow, I mean, you have to make your way on into this zone somehow, some way.
Yeah, they're just going to edge in. They're just going to edge in. It looks like, you know, Wildcard, they could have got those 2 extra points, but I think seeing the zone, they're going to prioritize just trying to catch people on the rotation because they have to. They know that people are coming. With that kind of hard shift like that, if you're Wildcard, you're happy. But, you know, like you said, if you're Tribe and all these other squads, oh, you got to get going, and that's exactly what we're seeing right here.
Everybody's going to be popping in their vehicles before Call 2 having a solid game number 1. They're going to have to test their ability here. They're going to be pulling up this hill. Right on the opposite end of the hill will be Tribe. Looks like they're going to be popping out. Ooh, 4-9, I see. Be taking out the M4, trying to take some shots and inflict some damage onto King A on their vehicle out here. And looks like they'll be able to do just a little bit, just enough. Tribe, they do have a compound, though. They have
that was some good suppressive fire from Sam right there. You know, able to just say, hey, leave King A alone. Let him come over here to our teammate. So that worked out well. But look at this. Cole 2v
What's going on? Yeah, Locks out here just gonna open. We're gonna be seeing one of the members from Alpha 7 just casually driving on right by him, exploring that vehicle. Paralyzed out here in the distance, trying to get this 2v1 going on, but it looks like it is not going to be paying off. Lux getting a little aggressive right there, going to be pushing on over the hill, getting third party themselves here. Looks like Fran will be tossing out some smokes, looking to get the revive. Ace paralyzed, crawling towards their squad mate, looking for the pickup. Not going to be successful. XQ over there doing such a good job with the third party on both Ace and Cole2.
From bar range, you know, from long distance. XQ putting the shots down right there. You can see Lux was trying to get that thirst, that quick secure on that 1 point. But, you know, you saw XQ Gaming from downtown. They're like, that's my kill. Taking down Lux. And yeah, you can see as Alpha 7 driving by. Oh my goodness, everyone's trying to get his own right now.
I mean, it was a kind of an awkward pull-up for Ace because they actually were able to pass Lux, the solo member for the time being from Call 2, and they decided to pump their brakes compared to regrouping with their other duos that actually had a compound already. So they sent the duo back. Interesting fight. They got third party in the process, and now one of their squad mates are kind of pinned down, just hoping and praying that they could be forgotten about because we saw Alpha 7 driving on right by him. Rolex actually on the opposite end of the road as well. Here comes Lux looking to make the pull-up, tossing the smoke to block the sight lines from XQ, but no gun in hand. Gonna be getting taken down themselves and now bleeding on out, but it does seem like Call 2 were able to wipe out that squad mate of Ace, and Ace, the duo, now forced to defend their compound here against XQ.
I am so
that additional pressure is going to be applied here very shortly. Like you said, Starlight able to get revived, so Starlight and Ace gonna be tossing some smokes. Looks like the duo of Ace are gonna try to evacuate the area using these smokes to sneak on out and start to prioritize the new zone. Gonna be tossing some grenades, and
they're on the run.
They need to do the same thing. Yeah, all these teams for the time being going to be pausing this fight and trying to focus on getting on into the new zone. Brand was knocked out there from Alpha 7. Remember, Alpha 7, they left Rolex just kind of in the open. I believe Rolex popped out of the vehicle, attempting to get some additional points for himself as well.
Ace is out of there. That was so clutch. They were able to do some offensive nades, some pre-fire shots, and the second they threw out those nades, they just started running. So it makes XQ think that they're holding it. And yeah, they were able to get out and go in the next position. Huge play right there from Ace to be able to get out of there just in time. But they have to drive by. Oh, no.
Cream. Yeah, already in this gas station. My fear is like these teams.
Oh, that's it.
Where do they go? Like they have the vehicles they can use as cover. As we see Call 2, they have a little dip, but they're tossing down these smokes and they're getting fired upon right now. Actually, a UAD that was exploded, and we're going to be trying to return the favor out there. Team 23, that's going to be Cream out there in their gas station. Remember, now it looks like Call 2 are actually being sandwiched by 3 other teams. Alpha 7 trying to get a couple of confirms on their end of this as well. Alpha 7 already with 3 points this game when it comes to kills. Call 2 with 2.
Yeah, right now, if you're Call 2 BGBG, you're trying to protect one of those vehicles. You know you're going to need it coming into this next zone, but Alpha 7 are not making it easy. Here comes Rolex with a big nade. 4-3.
Huge grenade. Where's it going to go?
Does not hit it.
It's going to land on those vehicles. Yeah, but here comes more.
Bang! Those hit, though, and that is it.
That was a triple.
Call 2 BGBG out of there. Goodness gracious. Ooh, baby, a triple. Alpha 7 making it happen right there. Great.
Alpha 7.
Great nades.
Yeah, huge nades. I mean, they've been forced to just continue to push their way on into the zones, not really catching any breaks when it comes to that, but able to capitalize on their partners in the zones and get some kills already 6. Tempo over here, 1 kill so far, still 4 up. We're going to be a little further on into this area, overlooking a couple teams. My fear is we got Mezics on the mountains right north of them. They might be looking down in this general direction. Everybody going to find out the hard way. Next circle shifts, Tempo will be favored. Alpha 7, huge circle for them. They don't need to move either. So we'll see how they perform.
Mezics has a really good position too right now. Yeah, so they're set up. This is a tough zone. The rest of all that area is all open territory. So if you're Tempo, you got to be really careful because you know every single team is going to be looking right down on you in this position.
Yeah,
I don't really like that they're so split up here too because it's tough. Like with Tempo, some of these squads, they know that they're just going to have to full stand on. But at the same time, you may be okay because of this zone. Miramar right now, driving at this late in the game is not going to be easy because every single team is going to be looking to get those free points on the drive.
We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they take the advice here. The pressure is going to start coming on, especially for Team Queso. Do they go north? Do they go south? Look at Axel doing a little scouting. He's sending the team to the Tempo, compound. So like you said, like Tempo, they're going to need to defend themselves.
Here comes the
rest.
Oh, no!
Against the first wave of Team Queso, the second wave of Team Queso, driving right into their own deaths almost there. And Tempo,
goodness.
6 kills, just like that, kind of hit the bed from Team Queso. Team Queso, wow, falling apart there at the very end.
Not easy. Right now, if you're Spring, you need to go for one of those tires. If you can just hit one tire on the buggy, it's going to spin out. But it looks like you could see Exam were able to get in position just in time. Omen Elite still using their vehicles, but you can tell they're not trying to get out in the open. It's too risky right now. It's like, yeah. Unfortunate.
They have a nice little death to work with.
Oh, here comes Omen Elite.
They made the decision to crash this gas station. Now, Cream, they have a little van right parked in front, so they have to be aware that there are a couple enemies within the gas station. Looks like Omen are going to all be pushing the same side together as a squad, making sure to clear these angles. We'll be tossing some grenades on into that gas station, inflicting a lot of damage over here. They also have the building. They're going to be using it for cover, so they're trying to avoid getting third-party on this push. That's why we see that smoke out there.
Great angle
smoke from Nico. Going to be popping on into the window. We'll be taking out one of them. Now bolting on in. It's just a 1v4 in the last member team. Get any points trying to get the Thurston. They were able to get the thirst on to Nico. Unfortunate for them.
Terrible.
But Omen able to get the gas station. They got the positioning, and they actually have a nice little spot that they can keep their luggage secure for the time being, and they will be blessed with the next zone.
I am so shocked right there that the rest of Omen Elite wasn't able to get that secured quick enough. Yeah, great play. He knew it. He knew he was going to go down and out, so he just tried to get the thirst to secure that 1 point, and that's exactly what he did. But if you're Omen Elite, that's a tough play right there because you just lost a member pretty much for free.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the green in their eyes right there. Trying to get that thirst. They're making sure. They're just making sure, and they were able to get it.
He didn't let go of that trigger. He was white knuckle, just holding on to it, looking right at him, and he was yelling at the top of his lungs, and Nico was like, please, no. But yeah, just that's all it took was just that 1/2 a second is the difference from having one player up and one player down. You can see Team Crem Carreta trying to get in. Swagwin's got the pan out, trying to get the most silent footsteps he can as possible. Look at Mezics on top of here. They're set up.
I mean, if you're Swagwin.
Oh, no.
He
survived?
Smith.
No.
Oh, falling to their death over here. Fighting off more than they can choose. That's going to be leaving at least one of the members from Mezic's down. I think they already had a knock on their end as well. Wildcard, Slicky, Spring out here trying to take some shots. Oh, no, Mega! Spring, crouch right
What
in the open.
backstab?
The backstab. They forgot about Mezic's up here above them. The Hawks, the Eagles in
Huge
the
angle.
sky right there. Now Tempo trying to push on up as well, trying to get a taste of the action themselves. Wildcard, Slicky, the last remaining member right now for Wildcard, trying to continue.
Is when they got super excited and they were like, you know what? I think it's time. Let's just go ahead and push in. And it was actually Nico, my bad. It was Nico that ended up getting knocked. Quinto was able to just go ahead and crouch, and Telly not able to get there in time, but able to get that finish. I think execution actually wasn't even Telly. It was actually Juicy that came in and was able to get the kill because Telly had to reload. So execution not quite there, but the push was perfect. And I think the reason why I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this is because it's pretty much what ended up winning the game throughout everything. As you can see, you're gonna see the teams in the background just fight back and forth, and then they're just pretty much chilling at the gas station. They didn't have to worry about anything else. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the breakdown for Miramar Game 2.
And what a breakdown it was indeed.